Hey everyone, welcome to VRChat. So, I haven't done anything on VRChat in a while, in terms of content anyway. But lately, I did take a few days off of doing videos, if you hadn't noticed. It was kind of unintentional, but I wanted to kind of show you around because in a way I did kind of start using that time to work on some things. And I thought, you know, I've actually been working on things in VRChat for a while, and I've never really shown you guys. So I've been playing this game for I said game for like a year and a half, and I've made stuff for it, like models like this, like me, and worlds that I occasionally visit and hang out with friends. And I thought I'd show you around. This is actually the first world I ever made, kind of like a little den to call my own. It is mostly test stuff. So if ever I had some sort of thing I wanted to try out, like a idea for if triggers would work and stuff, I would do it in here. So this is where I found out how to make, you know, platforms you could stand on, how to change music, which I can do actually. There we go. Using the radio here. Hang on, I gotta show you that. There you go. Also, there's a night mode, which is pretty awesome. That was how I learned how to change lighting with a button and have like a skybox, like a custom skybox and all that stuff. Very, very cool stuff. And this is also where I showcase, you know, my memories of things with like pictures of all my friends and times I've had in this, as well as a second page that I'm working on slowly. You can see, which is really awesome. I want to thank everyone who's kind of just been around for this anyway, because it's a good time. And also I have like a little secret compartment here where it's a constant reminder of all the awesome things that people have done for me. It's actually very nice. This is a private world, so this is just a little place for me, and occasionally I'll invite friends here and stuff. So yeah. That's a wall where I can appreciate some of my favorites. I mean, I've had more than this. There's only so much space on there, you know. I might make a second page, but I appreciate everything. But over here, I've also made like a little area where you can enjoy a dance floor. This was a weird test of triggers, right? So like each block here has hang on, let me just, each block here has a trigger above it, and as you go on it, it like lights up the floor. There's a little disco. If you were to like dance on there, you would get a nice disco. So yeah, there's a little private room somewhere as well. I'm just gotta keep that quiet. Shh, can't tell you about that one. But yeah, this is just like the world where I test everything. So for example, this, it's a working torch. Of course, it's a little bit weird on the wall there, but this was a test for something that I will show you later. Ooh. Hey, okay, so this is my first ever public map. Though it is going through the community labs again, considering I've done some changes, so it probably needs to be redone. But basically, it's a little cozy cabin map. It's a nice little comfy place, a nice comfy dark place to hang out. And yeah, it was the cozy log cabin. Honestly, I think I'm most happy with the fire effect, because I really like the shader that was found for it, and I'm quite happy with how it looks, like the fire pulsates and that. Which was me learning how to do like animations and stuff. But yeah, it's just a nice chill, relaxing place, you know? Very nice. I like it. And that's like, you know, a lot of people will complain VRChat has a ton of chill worlds already. And I'm definitely not helping that. And then in here, oh, also if you go by the window, you get nice rain sounds. You go by the fire, you get fire sounds. I'm thinking of increasing the radius, actually, that these sounds are, so you can hear them a little further. We go in here. And in here, we have a nice bed. It's a chill area that has some video player going on there. You can play whatever videos you want in there, which is nice. It's got thunder right now to go with the rain sounds. And we also have another mirror because, you know, mirror simulator pretty much, right? There's also lighting options, so you can change it to a more generic lighting in case you want like something just a bit more consistent. Turn the music off if you're not a fan of Steven Universe, I suppose. But let me show you my second map that I released, which is honestly kind of my pride and joy right now. So let me get there. So this is the Pastel Road. When you spawn in, it has these things that kind of tell you where things are. You got the mirror over there. You have a night mode if you interact with the lamppost. But this is it. This is basically Pastel Road is just like a chill road with these nice particles, this rain, this lo-fi hip-hop. It's just nice. It was one of those situations. I was inspired by some kind of scene in an anime. I don't remember which one. I just remember it was a trailer for a series coming out on like Netflix or something. And it looked like a strip of road and there was lampposts and it was raining. And I really liked the idea of trying to recreate that. But like with pastel colors and got like these fucking anime shines that are going on in the top there, and then you've got all like the circles that the rain are causing on the floor. Too many chill worlds were dark. They always started off dark, and I like the idea of having a chill world which was a bit more lively. And that's not to say we can't have a dark. So if you click the lamppost here, turns it into night mode. So, you know, if you want to chill in here, you can do that. This was a nightmare to get working, by the way. Like, with all the shaders and that, Unity can be a right pain in the ass to get working sometimes, so at least the way I want it to. Chill at the bus stop. But yeah, I mean, hey, if you have any suggestions, I'm down to hear them, actually. Because I love being able to modify this kind of stuff. And don't recommend a bus come by every now and then and kill everyone. I've had that recommendation a lot. But I just recently added a change at the back here. Oops, sorry. There's a button you press and it loads up some more. And you can, if you want, you can toggle the rain off. But now it's just the particles. You can toggle the particles off. Or you can have the rain on without the particles if you want. And also you can lower the mirror quality. There's a mirror at each end of the road. And turning off the mirror, or like changing the mirror quality, all that does is basically remove all the extra stuff. So you only see yourself and other player models. Otherwise, it reflects things as they are. Oh, it doesn't reflect my camera. That's weird. Oh, right, because the UI is off, right? The UI isn't a reflectable thing for me, so... Yeah, this has been my pride and joy, Pastel Road. And I'm thinking, little teaser for you, I'm thinking of adding a button, a hidden button, which changes the design into like a synthwave, like aesthetic kind of look, you know? I love the idea of having a hidden button that does that. I have like a third mode hidden in there. I don't think there's too much I want to do more to this though, because it seems like it's pretty self-explanatory, self-contained, a little nice chill place. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. Anyway, I have two more maps to show you. One's a work in progress, and the other's a super early work in progress. Like, there's nothing to it, so we'll get to that. So, first thing you might notice, the text. It's a little big, so it's kind of gone off. Need to change that. It's going to be one of those things where I'm thinking I might as well just get everything sorted and then polish everything up later. You might also hear Smooth McGroove, because, you know, that's what I've been doing, I guess. But this is a scary map, actually, or at least it's trying to be. I don't want it to be like horror. It's kind of like the creepy atmosphere. And yeah, there will be a few like loud sections. But I want it to be kind of eerie and weird and mysterious more than it is like, because too many things do like jump scares these days. But the whole idea of this is an art museum, right? So the whole idea of this is that with this, dark, you start hearing a rumbling. Turn the light back on. And we're fine, we're back to normal. So let's go into the thing. One of the things I really like about working on maps like this is the subtle things. You don't really need, just kind of add a bit of immersion. So that camera up there, you might be able to very barely hear its motor. It's actually, yeah, you can hear it, but it's just little things like that. And there's like a constant like air that's not, it's not dead silent. There's like a constant airflow going through it, and to like make that seem a little more kind of like room like, I suppose, I also added aircon to kind of give it a reason why it's there, I suppose. I do have like a story kind of, oh, you can't see that, hang on. I do have like a story you can follow, or not necessarily a story, but these things give you like hints on what to do and stuff. Fun fact, that sound is the Switch click sound, like the Nintendo Switch's click sound, but slightly sped up. Hey. Now, this is actually an art gallery. It's a horror kind of art gallery. You might be thinking, that sounds kind of familiar. Well, yeah, it is. I let my inspiration play at the very beginning, if you wish. But yeah, I love like adding like an immersion to things. So, for example, this door. No, you can't get through it. There's no way of getting through this door. But if you can use it, you can try to use it. It's just you can't get through. And that's what I love about stuff like this, is just adding that extra layer of something to make it seem more realistic, more believable. So the note says that things change in the dark. Things are weird and they change in the dark. You can like, the torch is pretty good at stuff. You got like, there we go. The way that I've designed the lighting is in a way that like without the torch, even with the lights on, without the torch, you can't see that painting. Like you can't see some of these paintings without the lights on, or without the torch on. The lights are purely as like a means to feel safe. And the idea is, well, there's the light switch. Let's turn it off. And suddenly, now you can't see fucking anything. You can see the floor just barely, because I kind of wanted it to be a situation in which you can at least see where you're going. Chances are, though, when I change the textures for this place, because I'm going to unify all the materials, it's going to lose that shine. So yeah, that might get harder, but we'll see. So now things have changed. Things change in the dark. That's the main gimmick. And then there's another hint here. It says, thank you so much for the quick response about the job. Informed about my tasks, and honestly, I can't wait to sink my teeth into the world of art. That's a hint. Did you remember what we saw before? What do you think you could sink your teeth into? Oh, scary sounds. But, hey, look. There's a key in this apple now. Let's grab it. That opens the door. Ooh. So I made this desktop friendly as well, since you need to hold a torch. I made it desktop friendly to the point where you can just walk through the doors you unlock. If you want to go back into old rooms, you have to interact with them. And I made that just so there's no like accidental back and forth. But this is since you hold the torch in desktop mode and can't interact per se with other things. Walk through. And here's the second room. this is kind of like a looping area. So you can go around there, or you can go around there. They'll both kind of lead you to the same spot. There's a reference, by the way. And you go around here, and there's the tube. Ah, here's the light switch. What else do we have? Ah, we have a note. Where's that damn key? I've walked around this room a bunch of times, and I still can't find the dang thing. This is the third time this month I've lost it. Don't think management's gonna like this. Management a lot. Nice. So there's nothing on this wall, by the way, which is you know, interesting to note. Silent night. Hey, don't shush me, okay? I'll do what I want. Hey. So yeah, that's as you can see, it's a big old circle. Now, the thing about this place is that I've specified it to, once you've gone around it, oh, there's a door here now suddenly. I might change some of the pacing of this place, because right now, you don't actually need to turn the lights off to find the key. It's just right there. It's literally just right there after you've circled around a few times. But I'm thinking of changing it, so when you have the lights off, see that there are creepy dolls hanging up randomly. I'm thinking I'm going to give it to one of them, so that the key will only spawn in the night again, or in the dark, and that this guy has it. So, and then, like, as we do other things, as you turn the lights off, the tube is all staticky now, which is good. Various other paintings would have changed in here too. It's not like ooh, scary. It's kind of like just weird, kind of eerie, unsettling. So later things will start to escalate. I like the idea of expectations, and then breaking said expectations. So, you know, you come into every room and the lights are on, and then later, you know, the lights can't be switched back on once you've turned them off once, or you enter a room and it's already dark and you have to figure out how to get it back on again. So I'm also one for secrets. Oh. Uh-oh. Better back out now before I have a bad time, you know what I'm saying? What? So yeah, I'm not going to show you too much more. There are only a few more rooms after this anyway, but I don't want to spoil the experience too much for people who want to see this, you know, for the first time. So we'll go to the last place. Now this world is only a shell, an idea, and it is the last thing I've worked on, but it is something that I'm going to be only focusing on once I've finished the art gallery. It is a pillar. Now, this is inspired by a game where the idea of this is going to be, it's just going to be this. There's no indication of what it is. You come into the room and it's just this. It's just a pillar in the middle of nowhere. But if you start going around the pillar, things start happening. How many times do you need to go around it? Don't know. But it's gonna be. Well, I do like the lighting in here. It causes like shadows. Woo! But yeah, that's something I plan to do. There was a game actually that did this, which is kind of what inspired the idea, at least. And I thought, oh, I could do something. Maybe I could try doing something like that in VRChat. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, that was kind of it. That's kind of all of the various things I've been working on. I have models and stuff I could show you, but for the most part, they're like imports and various other things. Hang on, I have this. Oh, that was weird. When I feel like hanging out, you're invited to suffer. Yeah. But that's kind of it. I just wanted to show you what I've been doing, because when I'm not working on videos or not doing stuff like that, sometimes I still want to be creative with things, and creating maps like this and working on stuff like this, it really interests me, and it's cool because I used to be one of those people that was like, yeah, I want to get into game design, you know, I want to design video games and stuff, and this is kind of like the next best thing, especially considering I'm so into VR chat as an experience anyway. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I'll be continuing with the normal videos, hopefully after today. I'll get back to doing a lot of Sonic 2 randomized. I know a lot of people really been enjoying that series, and I'm going to keep doing it. And then we'll also get back into playing more Mario the Music Box and keep rolling from there. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Tell us a like if you did. Do you have any ideas to improve some of these things? And I'm more than welcome to hear it in the comments below. You've made it this far anyway. But thank you all, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Come on!